What's up, mechanics? Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to another episode of Tool Tuesday here at the Vim Tools headquarters. We haven't been here in a while.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
And we're here with a short announcement, and then we're going to read through some questions. It's end of the year. We're coming up on Thanksgiving, so it's very busy. There's limited time around here. So we want to announce that Black Friday, we are having a sale. We do it every year, but this year is going to be the biggest sale we've ever done.
That is correct.
Okay, so site-wide, we'll have a discount, but we're going to have an even larger discount. Big discount. What's that guy here say?
What?
What's that guy, the car salesman here in Tampa say? He's famous for his commercial. Huge Tampa.
He's got like 12 cities he does it in, by the way.
Really?
He records this for 12 separate cities that we got dealerships in.
Well,
Crazy
Tampa's
marketing.
OG. So we're going to have 5 products that are on big, giant, huge, massive discount. And then site-wide we'll have a discount. We're not going to announce them here. It's going to start.
We have a site-wide discount?
Yeah. It's going to be site-wide.
Did not know. I was unaware. That's crazy.
Site-wide, largest discount we've ever done on the
That's
website.
crazy.
And there is a code, Black Friday. And just so you know, the codes, they're a little weird. There's no space, and it's not uppercase, lowercase, Black Friday. Okay.
Why is it weird?
Because you can't just have it be anything. If someone types in lowercase or uppercase, it works. It has to be lowercase or uppercase. So we went with lowercase, Black Friday, no space. But what products are we going to have super massive, big, huge, giant discount on?
All right. So formostly,
First and
to
foremost.
begin with, the SMS 600. That is our 52-piece 3/8 master socket set. Now, I know we don't have the overhead view, and I know a lot of you have seen what this looks like, but it's this bad boy. Not massive, but a big socket set in foam that comes with all the extras. So you have your deeps, your shallows, in both SAE and metric. You have 3 separate length wobble plus extensions. You have a spring-loaded crowfoot. You have the spring-loaded universal joint adapter, and then you, of course, have the 200% of ANSI extra long heavy-duty ratchet in 3/8.
Not just the ratchet is 200% of ANSI, but every single socket is.
Yes.
Those are some of the highest quality sockets you'll find anywhere, and they're on big, massive, huge, giant, big discount.
For what, 3 days?
From Thursday till the following Tuesday. So from this Thursday until December 3rd.
So get them while you can at that price, because that is insane. They're priced well to begin with. That is a crazy deal.
Yep.
And these ratchets, what did we test this ratchet up to?
I think that ratchet got up to like 380 foot-pounds.
That's crazy.
On a 3/8.
3/8, 380, wild. But
Yeah.
again, this is the first of the massive discounted sets. The second is
the same thing, but in the 1/4-inch version. So you get 4 through 15 millimeters in metric. You get 3/16 up to 9/16 in SAE, in shallow and in deep, as well as 2 different lengths of wobble plus extensions, a spring-loaded crowfoot wrench, a spring-loaded universal adapter, and the 90-tooth heavy-duty 1/4-inch ratchet with comfort grip. It's 10 inches long, and the 1/4-inch, when we tested it on video, went to 110 foot-pounds?
115.
115 foot-pounds.
Which is wild. Again, those are 200% of ANSI ratchets, like I said. They're extra long, but we had to make them strong so that they could hold up being extra long.
Extra long, had to make them strong. And they come in nice, organized foam.
So SMS 600, SMS 400. That is 4 for 1/4, 6 for 3/8. Next on the list, we have these bad boys. These are our Gecko Grip screwdrivers. This specifically is the regular flats Phillips set, the SD100. This includes different lengths of number 2, obviously the number 1 Phillips, and the number 3, the big boy, which I found a lot more useful than I thought it would, having the extra long number 3. But the striking cap flats is the only one that we added for flats, because you're going to use it that way anyways, and there's not a lot of
Flats out there
that you're going to need on a car, but you can use this for that. So these are S2 blade screwdrivers. They obviously have our Gecko grips that you guys know and love. These are going to be on a super big discount as well. And I mean, I like this set because it doesn't have all the fluff and the flats that you don't need. It has all the Phillips, which you use the most of, and then it has the one flat with the striking cap, which is obviously going to be used more so than a regular flat.
Yeah, and again, that's going to be on big, giant, huge, massive, super large discount. And there's 2 more. The other one is the LEPK1, which is our first edition pocket knife.
We found another box.
So we still have some here from the first edition last year. We're on the LEPK2 this year, but we still have some left, and we're just going to do a huge, massive, giant, huge, big discount. But again,
great
this retail is normally $80 on this knife. It's a really nice knife. So on Thursday, go check our website. You will be surprised at what we are letting them go for.
He went rogue because I don't know what he's doing. I was unaware that we were doing a line discount, let alone an extra.
I was here alone one day, and I just went ham. Next is the RTT20 rolling tool tray. Everybody knows what this is. It's on wheels. It's got magnetic compartments over here and over here. It's got a metal hex in the center, so you can put a magnetic flashlight, maybe if you need it. But you just roll this up under the car with you and keep everything close by. So RTT20 is going to be also on Supergiant, huge, massive, large, big discount.
It's a creeper buddy.
As well as all these other products. And not just that, there's going to be a site-wide discount. So disclaimer, you can't buy one of these products and also use the discount because they're already going to be largely discounted. But any other product on the website, including all of our new products, including the new socks, those are going to be on a sale.
All the new items, so yeah, you're giving away all the new items on discount. That's crazy.
So it's going to be on a big sale.
That is wild. No, we don't ever do promos on new items. So that is, you're definitely going to get the best price you've seen from us, especially on the new stuff. And that lasts how long?
From this Thursday until December 3rd, which is next Tuesday.
That's plenty of time to get your shopping list together, get your orders in place, and save some money.
Yeah, fun fact, you can make a wish list on our website. So if you want to just scroll through the website tonight, let's say, and choose what you want to buy for the Black Friday sale, you can add them all to a wish list and come back to it later. But that's what we got going on for Black Friday. We're going to answer some questions from the last episode. We haven't done this in a while, so we're going to check in on the comment section
and see some questions and answer some of the easier ones.
See what people are yelling at us about.
So we have been getting a lot of comments and, I guess, requests from people who love our tools, but do mention the slop in the head on the ratchets is a little bit much, especially on the 1/4 inch, which I do agree with, which is why we are changing the actual plate that is on the head mechanism. I don't even know how to...
On the face of the ratchet.
There we go. We're changing the plate on the face of the ratchet to go from that snap ring type to a screwed in protected type. Why did we not do that to begin with? This is much easier to repair because you need a pair of snap ring pliers to take it out. It's a lot easier. You don't actually have to use a screwdriver in small bits to take this out. But obviously, as the line has grown, we've seen that you guys care more about the look and the feel of it than you do on the ease of repairing something like this. So we're switching over, like we do in a lot of cases when you guys make complaints that are constructive, and we are going with what your recommendations are, which are to take away the slop of the ratchet by making that a screw-in plate that holds it in place more. Because that's all it is. The slop is from the plate being a little loose because you need enough space for the snap ring to fit in and hold the plate into the face, the head of the ratchet. So it's really, how to put this? It's a cosmetic fix that makes it seem more stable, when in reality it is fine. It just has a little bit more play in it now than it will with a different style face. So it's not going to affect the quality of it. It's not going to affect the price of it. It is just going to make it a little bit more difficult or a little more time consuming to rebuild if needed. But it will take the slop out of the actual anvil. And that's what you wanted. So that's what we're doing.
We're going to tighten things up a little.
We're going to tighten it up. Keep it tight. People who do want other colors other than toxic green. Listen, I get people don't like the green. Some people don't like it. It's what we do. It's how we're going to stick to it. I'm sorry, but it's what we do. We're not big enough to have 25 colors. You know, we're not the tool truck brands that have the inventory space or the catalog space at that point even to make that many colors.
A lot of people don't understand what goes into adding additional colors. And if I did not work here, I would probably be complaining too.
You do complain.
I'd be like, dude, why don't you have more colors? But it's a lot. You'd need triple the amount of space if you're going to have 3 colors.
What I'm saying. Well, imagine you have a product that sells this well. You don't know how well it's going to sell if you have another color versus the old color. You also don't know if they're all going to take off. You don't have enough inventory of one color, but you have too much of the other. It logistically becomes a nightmare, especially for someone trying to grow the brand like we are with adding more products as opposed to just expanding the colors of the same product. Yep. But eventually, maybe you'll see colors. But until then, I'm sorry, you're not going to see any. We do have pry bars that are different colors, so you can do that. So someone did ask when we were releasing the T30x8 because they've been looking forward to it ever since we mentioned it. We already have final samples in. They're already on the way, so we should see those at the beginning of the new year. you should have them in stock ready to go. So keep an eye out for that. And again, sign up for the newsletter because that's when you'll be notified as soon as it is released. Someone mentioned or commented that they wanted to see an SAE version of the SAR wrenches. The demand for the SAE sizes, honestly, that we've seen, it's not as great as the metric. So again, we're pretty choosy on what we bring in, and we don't want to over inventory ourselves with items that are slower moving because the demand is less. So the demand just isn't there for the SAE version just yet, but maybe in the future that is something that we'll look into.
Yep. Instead, we'll save the space for an American-made Ratchet, which we kind of teased a little. I don't know if any of you guys saw it. It was not the final version of that Ratchet, so if you haven't seen the teaser of that Ratchet, go look at our Instagram.
Those nail clippers are great. I've got the gnarly nails there is.
The gnarliest nails there
No, he
are.
said the gnarly nails there is, but I'm assuming that's what he meant.
Yeah.
He mentioned that he breaks regular clippers and that our clippers cut like butter. I wasn't lying. Those things are crazy. The NCP1 is one of the best nail clippers I've ever used, and it's not just because we brought it in, we're selling it. It is because through all the samples that we went through,
We just chose the best one,
made sure that I liked the one that we were going to bring in and sell with our name under it. Because why would I want to?
And it did, look, it took a while for us to bring that out. I mean, I remember people kept asking for it. When are you going to have the nail clippers? When are you going to have
There's
the
a
nail
reason
clippers?
for it.
And it was like we turned down a bunch of them. So we really were kind of picky with the nail clippers, and the ones that we did bring in are very good.
There you go. Now, someone did. That's funny. No mention of the new Ratchet. Come on, that's fair. Like Michael said, we teased it at SEMA where we released that it's coming out. We have it being made already, but what you saw on those videos was not the final product. We still have some minor changes we're making to it, including some of the internals. But it is super smooth, as you saw in those videos and from other people who release videos. They are coming out. There's going to be a line of them.
Incredibly smooth. You guys are going to be blown away at the internals of this Ratchet and how smooth they are. We don't want to talk about it too much because, again, it's not the final product. We brought it to SEMA as a sample to show customers, warehouse representatives that were there, and also get feedback from everyone that was there on the feeling of the Ratchet. So we don't want to show it too much. We're trying to slow down on the teasing of new products, prototypes.
Yes.
Because that's when you get things like somebody commented last week, can you guys just show new products, not the same thing you show every week? And they were new products. It's just that we had shown the prototypes leading up to it, and then all of a sudden it's released and it doesn't feel new.
Yeah, that's also true.
You know, so we have to slow down on that because then the new products don't feel new when they're released.
There's a lot of reasons that we shouldn't show new products early, and I mean, he just said them.
Also, our competitors are watching.
All right, so this gentleman, who seems to have a problem with our line in general, did mention that it is pretty bad when Vim stocks are more expensive than the Matco or Snap-on ones. You really shouldn't be surprised when everything else is astronomically priced as it is. I want to make something very, very evident and clear here. So, like I said, it's a collaboration with Redback. As you know, Matco socks are also a collaboration with Redback. Redback gives you a price based on the quantities you are purchasing. I am not buying the amounts nor the volume that Matco Tools is buying in those socks. I did 3, and I did them minimally just to try them to offer them to you guys if that is something you want. And the price difference he's referring to is their 6-pack is around $60 retail. We sell them individually at $12. So you're talking about a $2 difference per socks, which is, it's not tiny, but at the end of the day, it's $2, and I pay a lot more than they do for them. It's not we're trying to outprice you. It's just that is how multi-step distribution works. I get a higher price because I buy less than they do. So they are able to, and that's still a competitive price for them. Yeah, that is the reasoning for it. It is not that we're just trying to make a ton of money on it or making no money on those. It is just a matter, you go on their own website and they sell them for $10 a piece. I'm just not buying the volumes that a large company is buying. So anyways, I just wanted to clarify something on that. That is the justification for that price. Again, expensive socks are not for everyone. They weren't for me, that's for sure, and then I tried them. But neither here nor there. That is your prerogative whether or not you want to try them. They make great stocking stuffers, and they're super comfy, and they keep you warm and cool somehow. I don't get it, but they're amazing. If you don't want to buy ours, go buy Redbacks. Regardless, great sock. You can save the $2 and go to Redback. But you got to buy 6 packs, so it's $60. Anyways, that is all the questions from last week.
Yeah. So, we're coming up on the end of the year, so we'll probably be doing a 12 Days of Christmas in next month.
Some sales. Yeah.
So this is the time of the year that we do a lot of sales. So, keep up to date. Follow us on Instagram because we release a lot of this stuff there. We're going to be releasing the details of the Black Friday sale on our Instagram as well tomorrow. So if you want to see what the prices on all this stuff is going to be on Thursday, look on our Instagram. We're going to be posting a story about it tonight and then a post about it tomorrow. So thank you guys for tuning in today, and we will see you next week.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Peace.